Okay, so I promised everybody a break on the BBM Women's Wrestling 2022 at the weekend, and I got tired, so I didn't really get a chance to do that break. So I'm finally here getting ready to break into these two boxes. That's box number, should be number 6 and 7 from my case. I'm pretty sure I got 5 left in my case still at the card shop. I almost called it the comic shop, at the card shop. So that is where I'm at. So I'm basically hitting the halfway point plus one more on this one. And this case has been pretty good. Like, I have my hits so far on here. I only have one Cheki out of the case so far. I think almost every case I've ever broken of the past stuff, it's been usually 4 Chekis per case. So, but of course, my Cheki this time is a Ram Cheki, which is probably one of the best ones you can get. So, I've got some nice ones so far. There's oh god damn it, some of the names. See, these two, which is really cool. These two specialty ones are ones that I actually just got the Chekis from their wrestling fed from Choco Pro. So it's really cool to have their autos from BBM and have Chekis from their direct from Japan from them as well. So apologies again when I do this. I always have to apologize. There are 138 autos in this set. It kind of blows people's minds when they know there's Madeline. I love Maddie. I got the normal base and the specialty of Maddie's auto. Maddie's got the best auto. Daniel in one of our groups has one of her Chekis, which is even cooler. She probably puts the most effort into these ones. Now, I haven't hit anybody monstrously huge yet. I have not hit Hikaru Shida, Yuka Sakazaki. Ram, I did get her one here, but I don't have her base autos or anything like that. I don't have my Yukihi or Saki Akai, which are ones I always go after, but just in case anybody is new to this set, there's also a 9-card chrome set, usually 3 per box. I have all of them except for one. I think I'm missing number 3, 2, 4. Yeah, I'm missing number 3. So I have Saki Akai. I have a few. There's a couple in each one of these stacks so far. Saki Akai, Saori Anu, Mika Iwatawa, Haruka Yumasaki, Rin Katakura. There's Hikaru Shida, the main one that people are always asking me if I have spares of for that one. Ryo Mizunami, and my future ex-wife, Maya Yukihi. God, Maya. I have more Maya autos than anything else from these sets. She is my main PC from the BBM stuff. So, as you can see, there's base autos, there's specialty autos, which are numbered lower. There are the Chekis, and of course, there's always those chrome inserts on the inside as well. So, I'm just cracking the boxes here for a second so we can get the plastic off of them. I always think I should do that on camera, but it's not like this is a break where anybody's paid into it. This is just my personal collection, but still try to keep it up here. I have a whole new setup, so I'm kind of reaching far forward to where these boxes are, so it might be why I kind of end up popping off camera a little bit once in a while. There's our little hidden girl inside the box flap like usual. There are the shelf hangers for the shops in Japan to pop that little hole out and hang it on the shelf so they know what to put on the shelf or to let people know that that product is sold out. All right, so let's get into box number 6. I think I've shown it before. There's the checklist on the back. Checklist on the back is completely in Japanese. If you want to, which is the way I've done this for quite a while now, is you basically look at the girl's name on the bottom of the card. There we go. Look at the girl's name on the bottom of the card. Match it to the Japanese that's on here. All right. which for me hasn't really been that difficult because the version of Japanese they use here is very similar to Chinese. I live in Taiwan, so I do recognize characters pretty easily, but it's still a pain in the butt that way. So I will quickly show what I do. Let's get her out again here. The back of the auto cards is actually just blue certificate of authenticity with the watermark on it and the numbering. But as you can see, the picture on the auto card matches the picture on a base card. The colors match and that matches. So if you keep the two of them inside of a 55-point top holder, now I have number 38, and I know that I have number 38 on the checklist. So I can actually, I do have a checklist up on the wall, so I keep track that way of which cards I'm missing. But that's an easier way. And another shout out to JoshiCity.com. They are one of the only English online pages that actually does reviews of these sets and everything like that. And they are always the first and kind of the only ones that ever actually have an English checklist for this stuff. So I don't know if they've ever seen any of my breaks. I don't know if anybody's ever linked it to them or anything like that, but I like showing off the cards. But for me to be able to go through the checklist really quickly, it's a lot easier for me to have the number off the back of a base card. And then all you guys can see is just my hairy ass arm, isn't it? It's easy for me to get the number of the base card, and then I just quickly check the Josie City page, and it just matches up because they have the actual English. They have the actual English checklist on there. So number 38 on the back of the box is in Japanese. Number 38 on their page would show me that number 38 is Tokiko Kirihara, whose name I totally blanked on a minute ago, or I would have said it right away. All right, let's get into our first of the three piles. If you haven't seen me open these ones, maybe you cringe at the scissors, but these are really long packs. All right, the cards slide down very easily. You just slide into the bottom, cut across the top, and it's so much nicer doing these ones. Okay, let's get through our base here. Now, a lot of these girls, like I said, I know a lot of them. It's just so hard to keep up with all the names all the time. This is one of the ones that I like. This is like, what is it? May St. Michael. She's kind of one of the newer ones on here, but yeah, there she is on the back there. Okay, so there's always some nice stuff in here. I do see a nice chrome one coming up very, very soon. Rookie cards are, of course, always all listed with the little R for the rookie on there. There's another one of my future ex-wives there, Yuka Sakazaki with her tag team. I want this double auto so badly. There is Maki Ito, the king of, or the queen of you-know-what, that Jim Cornette hates more than anything else. Okay, we're back to special number 5, which I already have, but I usually end up with about 5 or 6 sets of these chromes from a case. So, Haruka Umasaka. Okay, let's see. I do believe there is an auto coming up. There's an image variant. Image variants, of course, are not your typical glamour shot front. This year, they're actually action shots, and the backs are quite different as well. So I think there's about 16 image variants in this set this time, which is more than usual. Okay, there is our first auto there. Now, that girl, I kind of recognize her, but that name does not stand out to me at all. But she has a very, very unique Japanese name going there with the characters. I'm just doing a really quick character search. My eyes are really bad at this time of night looking at tiny, tiny Japanese characters, though. Yeah, she's got a really, really unique name there. But quickly scanning 138. Yeah, scanning over 138 Japanese names is not easy to do. So There's our first auto. We're just going to set her over there by Bret Hart, and we will get back to her in a minute. What I do while I'm going through these ones, I remember the colors that I need to look for, and I can quickly go through. There's a Leon. Leon, I've got a bunch of Leon's autos. I like Leon's autos. I think Leon was one of the first autos I ever picked up before I bought a box of these. Alright. And you can see, these are all, this year is like one of the first years where they're sticker autos. Not very many of them are on-card autos, but they said it was due to COVID and not as easy access to the girls because not as many shows to get them to sign cards, so they kind of had to go this way with it. So there's Saki Akai, one of the first Japanese wrestlers I ever met over here. There is a Maki Ito image variant. Still numbered the same, number 14 as the base card, but the image variant just can replace that card on top. Alright, so we got 2 of our autos so far, and I already know Leon. All I'm doing is doing a quick scan for blue cards, but none of them match that girl there. That's the easiest way, is you just quickly scan for the colors. Scan for a red one for Leon, but I can find Leon's later because I already know who she is. Alright, there's our regular base Hikaru Shida. It actually looks like she has her hand on her own ass. I noticed that last time it didn't say anything, but it does. It looks like she's holding on to her own butt, which we can't complain about too much. Okay, get through our second pile here. Usually with a set, there's my darling, Yuka Sakazaki. Usually with these boxes, you can come pretty close to getting a base set. Last year's set and this year's set, though, seems to have a lot more doubles per box. But usually out of a case of 12 boxes, I can usually put together about 10 sets of auto, or not 10 sets of autos, 10 sets of base. There's Emmy, image variant. This is the rookie that everybody here is after. I totally forget her name. I don't know why she's so popular here in Taiwan. Most of these guys don't even know these girls. Yuki Arai. I don't know what it is about Yuki Arai, but everybody just keeps asking me if I hit Yuki Arai autos, and it's like I haven't. But that is the sought-after one in this set for some strange reason. Looks like our auto is almost the very last card on this one. And that should be one of... Usually the gold ones like that... The gold ones like that are usually saved for either the legends or the announcers, but she actually looks like one of the regular fighters, so... yeah, we'll find her in a minute. I keep trying to look at our set. You can see most of the base ones are out of 105. So they sign 105 stickers, then they sign like about another 50 or 60 for the variants and stuff like that. And then they do their checkies. Like they sign a lot for this stuff. Okay, we'll put that stuff aside. We only had one chrome, so there should be one more auto and one chrome in here. And it looks like I have a Cheki. So we will slide the Cheki to the back. Chekis in this set usually come up as a bonus auto. There's usually 4 autos per box, but if you hit the Cheki, then you get the 5th one. There's Yuki Arai. That's the girl we were just talking about. There's her chrome card that I have. So we're looking for one more chrome, which I see coming up. One more auto. There's my Maya Yukihi. And... okay, that one should be... sometimes I get their names. That is Saori Inouye. So there's our 3 chromes there. Another rookie. And... oh, I know her. Oh, drives me crazy when I get an auto and it's like, oh, I know that one. And then I just can't put it in my head on which one that is. She's one of the bigger ones too. Actually, I think I was just looking at her website to be able to order from her. I swear she's the one that I was just looking to order from. I'm just doing another really, really quick scan through the characters. I usually, when I'm doing this, I center on one character, and then I just go down the line of the autos. If that character pops out to me, then at least I know who I'm looking at. And yeah, I'm completely losing it tonight. It's a long day today. Monday working at the kindergarten was a damn long one for me. So yeah, you know, people are probably laughing that I'm a freaking kindergarten teacher. Now this is the great thing about the Chekis, is just seeing how much effort they put into it and how much they put into like decorating these things all up. And that is one of the ones from the Chrome set. That is not Sayori. That should be Mika Iwatawa. That's got to be Mika Iwatawa. Let me do a quick double check of the Japanese names. Yep, that is Mika Iwatawa. See, sometimes you just got to go by stuff like that to be able to tell exactly who it is. So there we go. We have a Mika Iwatawa, which is a very nice one to get for the Chekis. And she decorated that one up really, really nicely. So there we go. I've officially opened up half the case, and I have 2 Chekis so far, which is the norm, really. Like I said, the normal for these things is 4 Chekis per box. But from what I read this year is that there's not as many girls were able to do Chekis. So the Chekis are a little bit more rare because they are always only 10 Chekis per girl. But usually it's about 80% of the girls do the Chekis, 80 to 90. But this time I think it's less than 50% of them were able to do Chekis this time around. So, okay, let's get our girls stacked up here with our Cheki. And I guess we can kind of do it so they're kind of covering each other's autos. Oh, I just knocked Oscar over. Okay. There we go. There's our first ones. I guess my angle on this could be a little bit better, couldn't it? Okay, so there is our first set up there. Okay, I'm just doing like the fastest card scan that I possibly can to see if anybody that I've got here matches what I've got in front of me, but it's always a hard thing to do when you're scanning through a couple hundred cards to try and find just one girl's card. Like I said, between the base and the other ones and all that stuff, there are a damn lot of cards. There's almost 160 cards in this set total. All right, there's our first girl right there. Let's see. I'm just looking for the blue and the red. There's our second girl over there. Leon, we already know who Leon is. I just got to find out where she is in the set. And the blue girl, I still don't have a base of hers anywhere here. So I think we can just quickly jump to the next box to see what we have. And then we can go for some of these girls' names instead. Okay, let me get all this stuff out of the way. I've kind of piled all my base on top of the box that I still need to open, which is kind of a dumb move. So, okay, we'll put our chromes over there on that side so we can see them. Brett and Anvil and Macho and Bobby the Brain and Oscar can protect everybody while they're up there. Okay, let's get into box number 7 from my case. We are now over the halfway point of the case that I have on hold at the shop. Like I said, my shop, if you want a case, order a case. I ordered 2 cases. One case was for other people because I know how fast these things sell out, and I wanted to make sure that people could get some that don't have access to these ones, and I believe that case is now empty as well. I've sent out a lot of these ones to people, and of course I keep a case for myself. The guy who runs my shop, JJ, he is totally cool. Once he knows that you are the type that will pay for cases, he'll take a case, put it aside. You could come in once a month and buy 1 box or 2 boxes, and he's totally fine with it. I think I was telling someone the other day, there was a guy who had WWE Undisputed on hold for the last couple of years. I think it's 2018 or 2019. He actually had 2017s there for the longest time because he buys really slowly, but when he does, he buys a lot. So he puts cases on hold and then he buys them like a year or more later, which is just insane. Absolutely insane. I can't believe I cannot wait that long to break anything that I have. Okay, let's get into box number 2. Let's see what type of stuff we got. I can see an auto coming up on this one already. Okay. I wish I could just rattle off all these girls' names. I really do, but I just can't. Okay, there is our first one there. See, she has like an English name, but the checklist, there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 girls that have like just written out names, but I don't see one that starts with an M on this one. So we will set her over there with Oscar to start, and we'll see where we go from here. We have a nice chrome coming up on this one. And I think that's the same. No, that's who we have. That's who we have our Cheki of, right? The Mika Iwatawa. All right, chrome of Mika. Looks like this is the one auto pile, probably. Oh, there's our same girl again, the one that everybody's going crazy over for some reason. Oh, no, that's the one that I'm missing, right? Yuki Arai. That's the one I didn't have a chrome of. So now I finally, after half a case, have a full set of chrome. That makes me feel better because usually I have at least 4 or 5 sets of chrome by the time I'm done a case. And I'm already halfway through, and I've got at least 2 or 3 or 4 of all the other girls, and I don't have a single one of her chromes yet. All right, next pile. Let's find us some autos. She's kind of creepy. Some of these girls I'd kind of be afraid to get into a fight with. Okay. There is the Ram image variant. Ram's awesome. She's crazy, but Ram is awesome. It's a nice image variant of Ram. There's Maddie. Maddie, who probably is one of the best ones to hit in here just because she puts so much into it. Okay. I don't... Oh, there's one coming up right there. Okay. That's one of the older wrestlers. I have a lot of her autos from other sets as well. We'll put her aside until we get the name. Oh, see, and there's her card right there. Number 119, Yu Yamagata. All right, Yu Yamagata auto for that one. Okay. Let's see. Looks like we've left the big hit one to the last pile again, which is nice. Okay. I'm not really looking for the... I'm not really keeping an eye out, which I really should, but I haven't really been keeping an eye out for the auto ones that we need to find in here. I'm basically missing 2 dark blue base cards for the autos that are sitting in front of me, but I may have to break into my monster pile from the other ones because sometimes their cards just don't pop up when you're breaking the set that you're breaking. Okay. Last pile. Oh, I would love to get a double Cheki today. 2 Chekis today and 2 boxes is always nice. But let me see. Nope, no Cheki on this one. If there's a Cheki, you can see at the side. These cards are a little bit split, but you can always see because the Cheki's a little bit of a different size than the rest. Okay, no monster hits this time. Oh, we have... Oh, there we go. Again. This is one of her out of 50. All right, so this is the image variant card. There's actually a few other versions of it. There'll be a chrome version of it, and I think there's like a black and white version of it as well. I'm pretty sure she's got the chrome and she has the black and white version of these ones, which the numbers go down, down, down on those. So that, of course, is Mika Iwatawa again, which is nice because I don't mind. Getting a Cheki and a low-numbered auto of hers is pretty damn cool to get. So we should have one more chrome in here. And one more auto. And there's our one more auto right there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. There's so many autos in front of me, I thought we'd already hit all of our autos for some strange reason. Okay. Is that the girl that we hit in the first one? It is. There's one of our base that we need. There's a nice Ram base. There's the Leon base that I need. Maki Ito again. People always want me to send them a Maki Ito. Alright. Chrome card of Haruka Umasaki. And image variant of the rookie one again. And there we go. Okay, so not too bad. Let's get these girls into their plastic right now, and then I'll get them into top loaders afterwards. So this is the way that I always do it, is take the base, put it into a slip, take the auto, because you can see the back, the back of the auto has the numbering on it. That's number 100 out of 105. And the back of the base has her checklist number on it, which makes it a lot easier. Put them together, and it fits absolutely perfectly into a 55 top loader. And then you've got your auto, and you've got your numbering on the back of it, which helps out a lot with these cards. What were my hits from this one? It was her. All my cards are falling over. Okay, so we've got her. We've got that girl. We've got our nice out of 50 auto right here. Our out of 50 Mika Iwatawa. And our last one here. So, okay, now let's see, who do we have? Oh, let's go through these ones. We know Leon. We should know Yuki Aino. Oh, Yuki Aino. I have so many Yuki Aino autographs. It's because she's got blonde hair this time, I think, that threw me off. I don't think she had blonde hair in the last sets. That's probably what messed me up. All right, so we've got Yuki Aino. We've got Leon. Our gold card one here is number 64. So our one here is Rika Tatsami. I think I have a few of hers from before. Okay, our other girl here is number 77 on the checklist, which is Nanami, which is almost my cat's name, who's actually laying beside me right now. My cat's name is Nami, and that's Nanami. All right, and our other ones, I didn't really search through for all the stuff on those ones, but let's just do a quick little hit recap here before I put these things away and start searching through all of their base stuff. Because I don't think I pulled out any of their base other than hers. All right, so box number 1, which was the stronger box, just because we've got this one inside of it, but a Mika Iwatawa, number 8 out of 10 for her Cheki Polaroid. There we go, Yuki Aino. And there's the Leon one. That was a good one. Yuki Aino, I have a lot of autos of as well. She's another one that's just kind of like, I don't PC her, but I end up getting a lot of her stuff just out of the fact that I buy these cases. Second box, there's our nice one of Mika Iwatawa. And there's our other autos. So you can see 4 autos in one box, 4 autos plus a Cheki in another box. Plus, I have all of my chromes. Nice chromes this time. I love the chromes. Thinking of sending just one set of the chromes off to have them. I don't really care about grading, but I would love to have a set of all 9, like just encapsulated or something like that, just to keep them nice. Because it's a set that most people don't have, and it's kind of unique to my collection to have a lot of this stuff. So, okay, there we go. Not disappointing in the least. Rarely ever have I been disappointed by a box of this stuff. Between the 4 sets that I've collected, I have opened, God, how many cases of this stuff now? 2, 4, 6, 7. This is about my 8th case of the BBM Women over the last 4 sets, I think. So this is the type of set I like. I'm spending just a little bit more than WWE hobby boxes, and I'm coming out with 4 to 5 times the autographs inside of it. So can't really complain about that. Alright, so there we go. Once again, that was the BBM Women 2022. If you're looking for boxes of this stuff, good luck. My shop is out. Only my cases remain, and that's it. On the shelf sold out. All the other cases have sold out. And online, these boxes seem to be just going up, up, up. So if anybody's looking for anything like this, if you know me through the wrestling groups, get a hold of me soon, because these are disappearing pretty fast. 2021, I can still get a hold of a few boxes of those. And the 2020 Ambitious, I can get 1 or 2 boxes of those, and that one's gone. I don't buy that one for myself because I've already got almost 90% of the autos from that one. So any box I open, it's always going to be doubles for me. Alright, so that's it. There's my hits down there from our BBM Women's 2022 case. Well, not box number 6 and 7 from my case. That's the better way to put it for that one. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys like these cards. I love these cards. I'm going to post anytime I break these cards because these are just so unique, so nice, and so much fun to go through. Because when you hit one auto, if you don't really know the girl or it's a one that's kind of disappointing, it's not like that's the only thing that's going to be in the box. There's always going to be more coming out of the box on these ones. All right, like I already said, probably because I'm tired again, that's it for me. Like, share, subscribe, comment if you know most of these girls or if any of these ones stand out to you. And I'm going to keep the breaks coming. Probably within the next week or 2, I'll be coming back with another box or 2 of this stuff. Maybe WWE Revolution. I might try out a Revolution. Or I might go way back to the old Heritage 15, Heritage 16, NXT 17 and 18 or something like that. Always got to try to find something fun and different to break for this stuff. So why am I taking that box away? I put it there so it would look nice at the end. Okay, that's it for me. If you're breaking, have a good break, have fun. Hopefully you get some nice hits from whatever you're opening, because I'm always happy to get what I get on this stuff. And I've said that's it way too many times. I wish I could go back and start the whole video again and stop myself from saying that's it, that's it, that's it so many damn times. But one more time, that's it. See you guys next time.